I guess I'm just so sick of these Star Wars. Hey, folks, welcome back to Let's Play Super Show Monster Story 2, The Next Glory on the Series JG.
I'm Zerfall.
And last time, I should have called it a video slightly earlier than we did because we were getting sucked right into dialogue. We ran across the room, I was not in control, and we find ourselves here with Gabe chatting away.
Uh, this is my room, Dr. Tone. Oh, what is the meaning of this?
I can't imagine where this might be going.
Oh, here it comes. Sounding like, oh, no. Green Sonia.
This would be just as shocking for me as I'm like, when we meet the people of Mu, will they have things that go clockwise instead of counterclockwise? That's what I was wondering. You already know the answer, but no spoilers here.
And some of them are lizard on the top and lizard on the bottom, and the other ones are lizard on the bottom and lizard on the top, so that's why they can't get along.
Well, yeah, it's also why they can't reproduce. Oh, that's right. She was like Eastern. She's Red Sonja. Gabe.
Green Sonia.
Well, Green Sonja, right? But she talked like Red Sonja, who didn't actually talk like that. I don't think.
Why are... No. Yes, she certainly died back then. This must be a cheap imposter, but even if I...
Look, I must be an imposter, darling. It is not to say that I must be cheap. Gabe, my lord, play for free online. I don't care if you can't believe what you see before your eyes. I didn't believe it myself at first, back then when I first awakened. I had lost my senses, but a kind of family in a friendly village cared for me. A kind family, not a kind of family, JG. There's some kind of
some kind of family?
There's some kind of... Well, you know, there was a man, a divorcee, who had 3 sons, and then this lady who had 3 girls, and they got together and they had a maid. There was some kind of family. A gentle nurse there ministered to my wounds until I regained my full health. His name was Nico Bellic.
Oh, Sonia.
Let's go see some fake American titties. Sorry, doing that accent too much for the male voice. Gabe. Aww. Hoo. You fell for that like a used-up pig flung from Jodan's balloon.
Wait, he's been throwing these kid pigs off the balloon while they're in the air?
And they know about it? This is apparently
It's
such
so
a well-known
known.
practice. Yep, my little trick worked perfectly. I had you completely fooled, didn't I? It beat it. How fortunate.
Sonia, what did Doan do to...
Foo-hoo-hoo, you dumbo. Have you forgotten that she died a long time ago? You know, he actually mentioned that.
No, I clearly had that in my inner monologue, and you were like, I know you can't believe me.
Seeing you fall for it so easily is just terrific. And now, guess what? You have come to the end of your roads, all of you. Yes, the reckoning is here. Finally, the Sonia has come back to Phantom Zone. Or wherever this is. This is, Dark Zone, I guess.
Dark Zone, he named it after himself.
Foo-hoo-hoo. A fool has a lifetime warranty to be duped.
And I want my money back. No! You! For being a total bastard, I'm gonna kill you right now!
Yeah, you fell into my trap. Now you will be able to murder me because I gained no advantage whatsoever to doing this to you.
I've just enraged you, and you've gone into berserker mode.
You've been doomed from the start. Check out my hole card! And he shows you his hole.
I was gonna say, you'll be placing that card face down in your graveyard in a minute, bud.
Oh no! Oh no, that is Koopy's windshield! Why does Dr. Don't have a baby? Man, if only we had Koopy in the party.
Yep.
Unique dialogue. Coo-hoo. Yep, I have it. So this is the legendary wind shell. Good.
I didn't even know what I had, but I'm glad you've told me what it is now.
Oh, speaking of good, you're doing an emperor. You're doing a king voice for your emperor in that other Let's Play. Emperors all should talk like the emperor from Star Wars.
Yeah, but he's from the moon.
Okay, so you should talk like Sailor Moon's dad. I'll tap into its amazing power and use it to annihilate you pitiful creatures. Behold! It's kind of shaking around rapidly there. Oh, amazing. What incredible power!
No, he's all charged up.
Phew, I know. I got it. Its power is surging through my body. That means it's time to have a little more fun with you, with the whole lot of you losers.
This isn't fun at all.
Guy's kind of a jerk, man. Alright, well. I don't know what we can do as far as, let's see, we have her, like, actually, this is not a terrible party for this. We have our thief, in case there's anything cool to steal, and, Princess What's-Her-Face can tell us what his weaknesses are, if he has any, so. Could be worse. Defense?
Oh, and if he, what's he got to steal?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, she should be able to tell us. Although we've had it in the past not give us the information on that, so. Seems unlikely this is going to work often, but...
Super Shell Monster Story, an enemy guide. This will be way near the bottom. In boss.
Cancel enemies' turns. So he's using repel magic.
It does items none in this thing. And apparently this is the exact same fight as the fight we fought with him before, except this time you can actually win. Like he has the same hit points and everything.
Okay, well, we don't get to see how many hit points he has. And we were given no information on weaknesses or anything like that.
He has no weaknesses.
Wow. Good for him, man. Alright,
and he also repels all... he might repel all magic.
Well, he does get to do an attack that would suggest as much. I mean, how many times do we try robbing him before we give up? The fact says he has nothing.
It says nothing for items.
How much should we trust this fact? Like, it didn't say he has nothing, it says failed.
Well, what did it say for steal?
It didn't show any,
normally,
but we've had that happen before.
No, I don't know.
I guess.
I mean, it.
I'll try like we'll say we'll try 5 times. So we've tried once, and she needs to get rid of his status, which is. Yeah, fix all ailments probably gets rid of petrify, I would think. Sure hope so. Yep.
Laser?
He's going on some kind of laser mission. Alright, so that's 2 unsuccessful steal attempts. Poison seems unlikely to work. She's got attack up, which she should probably use to make up for the attack down that Wolfman gets on himself sometimes. Is it his attack that's going down, or his defense, I wonder?
I think it's his defense because it's a blue arrow down.
Let's use Hospice for All. She has that, right? Yeah. It's 15 hit points, so I don't think she'll run out before something else kills her or ends the fight.
Yep.
Let's go on some kind of laser mission. Oh, that hurts a bit.
He's pretty beat up, though.
He's got the old Revelation of the Daleks, Supreme Dalek. His machine is malfunctioning, therefore white goo is spraying out of it in a really disturbing fashion.
Yep. He's got white goo spraying out of his crotch area, and he's sweating a lot. And look at his face.
He doesn't seem like he's enjoying... well, I guess that could be his O face. So, okay, that's way too much focus on her healing. Let's have you do...
What's just his biggest attack at the bottom?
Well, I mean, he's got attacks that do hit all, and then he winds up for like several turns.
Mm. What about Stormfront? Does that wind up, or is it just doing big attacks?
I think it winds up, but I'm not sure. Let's find out, because why wouldn't we find out in the middle of this boss battle?
I mean, he's probably pretty much dead, so...
Yeah, I don't think we're finding out what this guy has to steal. If anything. Full gain. Hospital, restore all HP to 1.
Oh, so they're like, finally, you've stopped taking people to the hospice for treatment. You take them to the hospital.
You're actually showing some intention of them getting better and not dying comfortably. Good job. Yeah, laser is nasty. I think laser is what did us in amassing. Yeah, okay, that was us. So never mind. We'll never get to see that attack, or at least not in this fight.
It's funny because instead of making it take a turn and then doing 3 times, they should have just made it do 1.5 times.
Well, he has an attack that does 1.5 times and doesn't require wind up, which is the first one he's given and what you probably should be using.
Lame.
I think the difference is some of the, like, it takes only 1 turn and does more damage. There's always some negative, like, oh, defense down. Whereas the 3 times attack over 2 turns, I don't think you get a debuff.
Plus, it gives you an extra turn to charge him up with an extra bonus attack buff.
Yeah. No! That's not how I scripted it. I was just giving everyone false hopes. Now, my own dreams, my hopes, my ambitions. Ancient power, I don't want to die. This is all your fault, Mitsuhide.
I did it, Sonia. Finally, I beat Dr. Doan. I hope you witnessed it from somewhere
I did
in another
witness-
dimension.
I witnessed it from hell. Because I was nice, but you're pretty sure I'm going there.
I'm apologizing to you in hell, but I'm planning on making up for my past misdeeds.
I'll apologize to you in hell, but I'll be calling you from heaven when I do so.
All that's left now is to defeat that old geezer Dark. Watch me do it, Sonia. I won't fail!
We did it good. We beat our arch enemy in stride. Now let's scoot on out of here, baby.
Well, hell. I knew how this would end before we fought him. Let's go home.
We don't even need the show hero anymore. Let's defeat Dark ourselves.
Okay, well done. I'm sure Sonia is smiling in her afterlife.
What about in her face?
Now we have no moment to lose.
What am I saying? That's not an expression. Smiling in her face. I'm picking at problems that are not there.
Let's hurry back to the real world on MTV.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Working together, we obliterated Dr. Doan.
Now I'll be able to make this world safe for my race of insect monsters who want to eat you.
All the stuff now is to return to the real world. However, let's see.
Do we get to explore those 2 jars over there on the right?
Maybe we could try combining our power with that of the wind shell. It should work. I'm very knowledgeable on dark dimensions.
Yeah, I mean, it should work. It's one of those, something has to work, and that's all we can think of kind of deals.
This shell possesses amazing properties. It may help us escape this dimension. Okay, let's do it. Let's all gather around the wind shell and concentrate. Ready?
No way, baby, we gotta check those 2 jars.
Is the shell glowing? Harder.
Ooh.
I think it's working, yes. We seem to be moving.
Can I just say that was a really punk death for Dr. Doan after all that buildup? You get one.
I mean, he was a wiener in life. He's a wiener in death.
Kind of, yeah. When Dr. Doan comes back out. Somebody grab the shell.
Like, it'd be really messed up if only Gabe came out.
Oh, well, here we go. We've returned to life because I guess we were literally in Deathland. Man, how did you die again?
Say, aren't these some of the companions we spotted with the fire shell hero Avat? You know, he's the hero in the half-shell turtle who Elder Hermit Crab summoned to save Sheldorado from disaster.
And also, I've been helping him all the time in the background.
Sure, I've never been an enemy at any point. Pick up these people and carry them back over to the palace. My palace. Also, if the shell shows up, give it to me only.
Yeah, the shell didn't come with. What happened?
In a pocket.
What's up, Sir Avat? Don't I sound like a king and not like an emperor? You've been lost in thought for quite some time.
He's standing there the whole time imagining the story.
And we find out, oh, none of this happened. This is Avat's dream sequence. Can I say, before we move on, I was thinking about this briefly the other day. I do not spend all of my off time, writing my own internal Super Show Mod Story fan fiction or writing my own internal, game magazine articles about Super Show Mod Story. But I was thinking, it's kind of neat that they give you these little side things. It might be nice if they telegraph that they're there a bit more so that you could really, because it's like, oh, it's kind of cool. Like, you can have an ending where it's a weird situation to be in. You choose a party for what feels like it's the end game, but it's a fake out, and then you're forced to use other characters at the real end game. That's kind of a neat concept. And then I thought, no, actually, on second thought, the king asks you a question where you could choose to think about the safety of the world, and that automatically cuts you off of ever rescuing your friends with very little indication that you're making that kind of a gameplay decision. It's actually kind of bullshit. So
I wonder if it's Sierra, too, where you're like, you do that, and then they just never show up again, and you're like, well, crap, now we don't have the wind shell. You can't defeat Dark.
I think so. I think it would be like the Final Fantasy 3/6 credits, where you don't wait for Shadow, you just get this little Shadow, making you feel guilty thing where he's mentioned in the ending in the little montage, and you're like, oh, I guess there must have been a way to save him, because otherwise it's like, why is this game giving me the finger about the fact that I didn't save Shadow? Anyway.
Great to see you awake, Mr. Abbott. When you didn't open your eyes, I got worried. I see you finally awakened, Mr. Abbott, Koopy.
I'll never get tired of the fact that Koopy's voice sounds like that.
Mr. Abbott, we're back where we started. Are you ready to do it again? Our mission is still the same. The brave shelled heroes must find Dark and destroy him. So far, we've advanced at pretty much 0.
We've actually kind of gone backwards, because Dark is now more powerful than ever.
It's dark because of dark. He scares me so much I nearly wet myself, Koopy.
Even though I've never actually seen him before.
And I also don't wear pants, so it's really just pissing.
He scares me so much I have to carry out regular bodily functions. The dark sucks. I'm cool because I'm hungry for green vegetables, that is. He turns the camera and winks. Eat a serving of vegetables every day, kids.
Wherever Abat goes, I will follow.
Babombo styles. Officer! Come on, everyone! We're killing time! My pot's boiling over!
I'm dying over here.
Who you choose to help you save Sheldorado? Select an option. Alright, well, who do we want? Usually we have... We usually only bring in Ernie when we know we're gonna have an Earn monster, because he's kind of crap.
Here's the thing about that, too, is like, we keep Ernie around if we're gonna have an Earn monster.
Uh-huh.
But, like, then we're like, oh, man, I'm glad we got that Earn monster. Well, put him away now, because he kind of sucks.
No, like... To me, this is my Let's Player instincts to, hey, let's try to show off as much of the content as we can. Let's not intentionally... Like, you know, if we don't know how to get it, fine. And, like, the Tales series, you can't freaking get everything. There's always something you messed up. But in this game, it's like, if we know how to get it, we should showcase it. If we know there's a show or an Earn monster fight, we should show it off. Yeah, let's say speedrun strats or just... Not even speedrun, just, like, playing the game and you're not trying to see everything. Fuck a bunch of these Earns. I mean, we could go straight OG original Shell monsters with Babu, Koopy, and Poyo, but Squeaky actually does seem more useful for the most part. We gotta have Poyon around because he can learn all those awesome blue magic skills we also won't use. Except occasionally you'll tell me to use Joker, which is always a terrible idea. And now he has a flatulence attack. Okay, so we're gonna put in.
Well, and he got powered up, right? His skill's supposed to be stronger. Like his.
Oh yeah,
I think it's his random skill is maybe not as random anymore or something. We'll have to figure that out.
Okay, well we'll put in Poyon, and I think Squeaky, because he's pretty powerful, especially if you occasionally buy ammo for a super weapon. So now it's like Babu versus Koopy. I guess Koopy is the healer. Babu's more of an all-rounder. Babu doesn't really have healing magic, does he?
I think Babu does also have healing magic. Let me check.
Well, I mean, kind of doesn't matter, because at some point we're going to meet the other party, and then we'll probably bring...
Kick him to the curb.
Possibly. Like, I like Baltz, because he's a freaking wolf, man. Romelia has a really good... I only really care about Cat Lady when we're trying to steal stuff. But she's got some kind of side quest we haven't seen where she has to rescue her brother.
Yeah.
At some point, I take it we
should take Koopy because we haven't taken him in a while.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Apparently, once we get Ernie to level 45, he learns how to sneeze, which involves summoning a random monster without using MP to do it.
Oh, did I want to do that? Fire Sword instead of Guardian Sword or whatever? Yeah, fuck it. I probably did. Who learns to sneeze? Poyon?
No, Ernie.
Oh.
Eventually. Level 45. And apparently at level 36, 2 of his summons may merge.
Oh. Well. I'm sure we'll see him again.
We also have to remember that now that it's dark, we should be able to get the vampire from the 9 o'clock cave around 9 o'clock.
Okay, well, are you saying we should get Ernie in the party now?
Is it close enough to 9 o'clock that the game accepts that it's 9 o'clock?
It's closer to 10 o'clock in real time as we record this.
So by the time we get there, it might not be. It might be too late.
Oh, whatever. Babu has dialogue here.
I'm counting on you to get it done, Abat.
Boring. You should have brought these for vampire fighting. I don't know if you can understand me or not. You seem well prepared, but you mustn't overdo it, is that okay?
No, it's not okay.
Well, sorry, what can I do to make it okay? Please just relax today and set off fresh tomorrow, alright then. Oh, and don't worry about my daughter. I'm not. That and his friends took the king's recommendation and settled in for the evening, preparing to enjoy a good night's sleep before embarking on a new quest the following day. Because I'm dead, I am now free to narrate. I have good news of that. The Boomf is safe and sound, just outside the castle.
Apparently, a hole has opened up in the center of the ocean. Water is flowing around it, but inside the hole, the fluid it once contained has seeped away. I'm wondering if the dry land emerging within may hold even more of Sheldorado's secrets.
Eldorado has turned into a land of darkness. Oh, it sends shivers down my spine. I love it.
Hey, you don't suppose now we'll be able to find that secret place that various dogs and cats
We
told us
might,
about?
because there's apparently 2 items to find in the castle.
Yeah. I'll leave the fate of the world in your capable hands. I'm counting on it, Sir Abbott. I'm just going to sit here doing nothing to help. You're the fire show hero. If anyone can get the job done, you're the one. Woo-hoo. And so we are. When we come back next time, folks, I feel like we can kind of go in all sorts of different directions. I don't know if the game's going to give us a clue as to where we are intended to go, but it feels like we might have just opened up quite a few new side quest possibilities. We'll find out more next time.
Bye.